EPC. Three letters that link business vision to reality. One company that straddles the hydrocarbon value chain and transforms project ideas into project successes is Larsen & Toubro. L&T is a leading technology, engineering, construction and manufacturing company with global operations. Welcome to Planet ENC. In the upstream sector, L&T provides turnkey field development solutions, encompassing concept to commissioning services for production, processing and transportation of oil and gas for both offshore and onshore. L&T is also a qualified EPC contractor to the oil industry globally. Since actions speak louder than words, here's a glimpse of L&T's track record. Wellhead and process platforms for Enron, ONGC and Maersk Oil, Qatar. Living quarters for Qatar Petroleum. Gas compression and re-injection projects for Bunduk, Abu Dhabi. A new milestone, the $1.2 billion order for turnkey execution of ONGC's MHN process and living quarters, platforms and process gas compression modules. We are now into jack-up rigs and semi-submersibles for offshore drilling, as well as FPSOs for deep water fields. Topsides for 2 FPSOs in Brazil and 1 in Ghana for MODEC have been engineered by L&T Valdel. L&T has also undertaken repair and refurbishment of hurricane-damaged rigs, as well as conversions to early production systems. Sea installation is facilitated through L&T's 3,000-ton heavy lift cum pipelay vessel. In Tanzania, L&T built an integrated complex comprising platforms, subsea pipelines, onshore gas processing plant and cross-country pipeline. Can we traverse the desert with an insulated pipeline longer than any other in the world? Our answer? Yes, we can. For Kane Energy, L&T built a hydrocarbon supply system that set global benchmarks. The project covered 2 terminals, including India's largest onshore facility, the Mangala terminal. L&T built multiple well pads, substations and the world's longest cross-country crude oil pipeline that runs for 592 kilometers from Barmer in Rajasthan to Salaya in Gujarat. The pipeline is poised to change the dynamics of crude oil production in the region. L&T's EPC helped India's early green initiatives. Diesel hydro-desulfurization, hydrogen and sulfur recovery projects for 8 refineries were executed simultaneously. Indian Oil's mega complex in Panipat demonstrates L&T's range of capabilities. A diesel hydrotreater, the world's largest, and a 140,000 ton per annum hydrogen plant. A purified terephthalic acid plant, cracking furnaces and associated units, and a motor spirit quality upgradation plant. For Chennai Petroleum Corporation, L&T built a naphtha hydrotreater, a catalytic reforming unit, and a hydrogen plant. L&T has executed several sulfur recovery projects. IOCL Panipat, KNPC at Shuaiba in Kuwait, Mina Abdullah in Kuwait, and Takrir in Abu Dhabi. In Malaysia, an MG3 lube-based oil project for Petronas. Methanol, carbon monoxide, methylamine and DMF plants for Cheminol. L&T is helping OMPL set up a major petrochemical complex at Mangalore. Gas processing plants add a further dimension. L&T built an onshore gas terminal project for Reliance at Kakinada and a gas compression plant for Gasco at Abu Dhabi. Yet another gas processing complex is being built for ONGC. Post the Green Revolution, L&T had supplied plant and equipment to virtually every fertilizer plant in India. Today, as the country's fertilizer industry enters a renewed phase of growth, L&T is leveraging its experience to build innovative feedstock conversion plants for national fertilizers. L&T will also set up a natural gas-based syngas plant at Bharuch for GNFC. The projects vary, but for L&T there is one unvarying constant: safety. HSE concerns are paramount. A high level of commitment has won us several safety awards. L&T's EPC capabilities incorporate flexibility, versatility, and the experience of working with leading process licenses. A plant at site begins as pixels on screen. Talent blends with technology at state-of-the-art design engineering centers of L&T and its joint ventures. L&T Valdel for hydrocarbon upstream, L&T Chiyoda for hydrocarbon mid and downstream, L&T Gulf for hydrocarbon pipelines and associated facilities. Modular fabrication complements engineering expertise. L&T has facilities at key locations for round-the-year delivery. Hazira for India's west coast and littoral countries of the Arabian Sea. It was here that L&T manufactured one of the world's largest modular CCR units for an integrated refinery cum petrochemical complex. Sohar in Oman caters to the Middle East and Africa. An upcoming facility at Kattupalli on India's east coast will serve the Asia-Pacific market, among others. Global sourcing. Procurement offices link a strategic supply chain that girdles the globe, enabling L&T to seek out the best products, the best quality, and the best delivery. L&T has demonstrated at project sites around the world its ability to handle mega projects, meet stringent deadlines, and mobilize large workforces. State-of-the-art software complements project management. L&T was one of the first companies in the world to implement enterprise resource planning software in the engineering and construction space. Advanced software programs like Primavera monitor the complete project execution cycle. In 2009, L&T was awarded the US-based Project Management Institute's Best of the Best project for textbook execution of ONGC's BCP B2 compression platform. The last word is always the customers. Kudos have come in from the most discerning and most demanding companies, like the oil exploration giant ONGC, from India's leading state-owned refinery major, Indian Oil, and from Hindustan Petroleum. The world's largest petrochemical producer had this to say: L&T's safety practices have been widely endorsed. International affirmation from Saudi Arabia's leading chemical company. Our customers, each an industry leader, set our targets for tomorrow as we look ahead to crossing new frontiers. For us, it's all about Imagineering.